Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Lyric. If you guys are new, I'm a licensed esthetician and this is my channel where I talk about all things beauty. So for today we're going to be doing a very chit-chatty get ready with me. If you know me, I'm a talker, so this video I just kind of run a little bit wild and maybe get off topic a little bit once or twice, but it's a video where you guys don't even have to watch it. You don't have to watch me getting ready. It's not a makeup tutorial. I'm not like, I'm using this and showing every single product, you know what I mean? It's more just talking to you guys, talking about what's going on in my life right now, talking about, you know, answering questions, all that kind of stuff. I just hope you guys get to know me a little bit more. This is like the first Get Ready With Me I think I've done on my channel, so it's definitely a chit-chatty one because there's a lot to talk about. There's a lot you guys don't know about me. I feel like I've been here for 7 months and I haven't like really introduced myself. Except for like my first video where the lighting was like so dark and scary and I was just like, this is all about me. Here are 5 things about me, I guess. Stupid. I honestly, like, looking back at my first video, even 7 months ago, it looks like it was filmed in 2005. How is that possible? Okay, so if you guys want to get ready with me today and let me answer some questions for you, just keep watching. So today, instead of sitting and listening to music and relaxing while I do my makeup, I'm gonna be filming it for you guys. I mean, I know people get ready and do Get Ready With Me's when they have, you know, things to do, but I have no life, and no, I'm just kidding. It's quarantine, so I'm not really going anywhere. My skin is freaking out. I just had surgery. My hormones are still trying to regulate from the surgery I had. So I'm dealing with a lot of acne breakouts, and we're gonna hopefully cover all that ish up. But right now, I'm gonna start off with just putting this Yensa. This is a thing I got in my Ipsy box. The box is super pretty, by the way. I'll show you what it looks like. I'm gonna use this Yensa lip oil really quick. Looks like this. It's got a little bit of a tint to it. I really hope it's not like this cherry red when I put it on. Like, it's fine if it's got a little tint, but if it's like real bright. Oh, that's nice. Okay, Yensa, I see you. I love that it's like a little wand. It's like a blend between a gloss and an oil. I really like it. It gives my nips. Oh. It gives my nips a natural look. It gives my lips a natural look. Like a nice gloss. Why am I so embarrassing? Like, I embarrass my own self at how I am. I don't know. I don't make the rules. I have that lip oil on. I like washed my face and everything, so like my lips always get a little bit dry after that. I've also did my lip treatment, which I'll link my video in the description bar for the lip treatment I do to help with my vertical lines and stuff. And I did that treatment and it always makes my lips a little bit dry. I also paired it with a retinol for around my lip area. So just around the edges, I'm feeling a little bit of dryness right now. No big deal. It's resurfacing my lip area and I'm loving it. So today's video, after I've just babbled for like 10 minutes, no, it's like 5 minutes, whatever. I'm doing a Get Ready With Me for today, for you. I'm getting ready for, Jesus. I am filming a Get Ready With Me today for y'all. And we are going to just answer some questions. Whichever questions I pick from the question sticker I posted on my YouTube. Just kidding. On my Instagram. And yeah, we're just gonna see how it all goes. Let's jump into the first question as I prime my face and put on some foundation and stuff. So I asked you guys on my Instagram. If you guys don't follow my Instagram, this is my Instagram. Go follow it. That way you can see additional content that I don't post on YouTube, and you can answer my question stickers because I'm not a famous YouTuber and I can't ask questions. So let's prime my face and answer the first question. Ooh, that's actually a really funny question. What's the most useless talent you have? I have a lot. Okay, this one's probably the most useless. You prime my first so I keep you in waiting to know what this, because I can show you right now what this useless talent is. Oh, I'm using the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer to prime the face. My useless talent, and I have to do this in a way that I don't look completely unattractive, because it's not an attractive thing for me to do. My useless talent is that I can do this. That's my useless talent. Moving on. Next question. What's something you've always wanted to try but you've been scared to try? Honestly, well, the thing it's not scary to, I mean, it is a little bit scary to me, but the thing that has inhibited me from trying what I'm about to talk about has been more money than anything. Like, I haven't been able to obviously afford it. It's something I will do in the future, but I've been kind of, you know, it's an apprehensive thing. I go back and forth on it a lot. So, plastic surgery is something I consider frequently in my head. So plastic surgery is something I thought about, or like, not necessarily plastic surgery. Well, yes, I guess. Jesus. Make up your mind, Lyric. Plastic surgery and like fillers and Botox and stuff. So not only am I interested in like learning about them and like getting them on myself, I'm interested in like learning how to actually administer them. I've thought about like getting a non-surgical nose job where they inject filler, because I guess you really, I mean, it's like the smallest thing. I have like the smallest little bump right here that if they put a little bit of filler right in there, it would completely be gone and you would never even see it. It would probably literally take 30 seconds for them to do it, and it would last a good couple months. So I've always considered doing something like that, but I've, you know, been scared. I haven't had the money, so I haven't done that yet. But obviously if I do that, and I'm still doing my YouTube channel, which I don't anticipate stopping this anytime soon, I will definitely take you guys along and talk about it. I've been watching a lot of videos recently about people going and getting work done. I finished watching that show Skin Decision, and like, it's really made me want to go back to school and do more with my certification and get more done. So that's kind of the next steps that I'm taking. So I'm kind of nervous about doing that. But I definitely want to hopefully work for like a med spa in the future and get some of the treatments done myself, because I'll probably end up getting some sort of discount with wherever I work, because I just think it would be really fun to learn how to do fillers and Botox and stuff like that, and like laser treatments for the face, because they're so beneficial. And I will just, even if I don't end up doing them myself, like doing them on myself, I'll eventually learn how to do them or get up enough knowledge to talk to you guys about it and to just kind of educate you guys on it. If you guys have questions for yourself, I'll be the one to do the research for you. It might, you know, help you figure out if it's something that you really want to do, or if it's something that you're just, you know, insecure about in the spur of the moment and it's actually not something that you want to do long term. I definitely want to get my lips done eventually, because I have a really nice lip shape. Like, I'm not saying by any means that my lips are not nice. And when I put liner on them, like, they look really full. But I love to have them full all the time and not have to, like, you know, fill in gaps and stuff, because my lip shape, you can't really see it on here. So like, my lip shape is a little bit uneven on the sides. Like, one side is just like a little bit more rounded, one side's a little bit more straight. So I'd like to have that evened out. And then I was actually hit in the mouth as a kid right here. There's like a dent because I got a fat lip and it actually never went away properly. So there's just some cosmetic things for myself I would like to fix. And by any means, I'm not telling you that you need to go and have fillers done if you have an uneven lip shape. Like, that's just something personally I would like to do for myself. I thought I was gonna be the woman that was like, I'm just gonna age gracefully, like I'm not gonna do anything to my face. And I always thought like Botox and filler and stuff like that was like gonna destroy your face. But if it's done correctly and you get it done by someone that is actually like reputable and knows what they're doing, it can be done really tasteful and like look really natural and really beautiful. But yeah, that's kind of something that I want to look into doing. What is my greatest achievement? I feel like this is like an interview question, because I always get asked this when I go to interviews. Like, what is your biggest accomplishment? I would say my biggest accomplishment is my esthetician school. I didn't do everything right. I missed a lot of school. I had to make up hours, but I did my shit that I needed to do, graduated on time, and I graduated with really great grades, and I made a lot of friendships, and I found my passion in life. And I feel like that's something that is such an accomplishment for myself. Being my early 20s and not knowing what I wanted to do with my life. I had gone to community college and gotten my associate's degree, but like other than that, I didn't go to like a 4-year university because I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I didn't want to waste my money because I was paying for everything. I didn't want to waste my money in a venture that wasn't going to pan out for me and that I didn't know what I wanted to do. Like, honestly, I think it's stupid that at 18 you're supposed to figure out what you want to do for the rest of your life. Like, I feel like something in the education system has to change because it just doesn't make sense. Like, how do you expect literally someone that's technically really still a child to know what they want to do for the rest of their life? And I didn't figure out what I wanted to do until I was like 19 or 20. So if I had been in school, going to school for what I originally wanted to go to school for, which was I would have gone to school either to become an environmental engineer, an environmental scientist, or a geology major. That was my top of the list. I wanted to be a geology major. I love rocks. I love the history of like the world being created and like Pangea and all that jazz. I'm a huge science nerd, so I guess that's something that you guys don't know about me that I can talk about too for this Get Ready With Me. It wasn't a question asked, but I'm gonna tell you anyways. Wow, it's a loaded question. Someone asked if I've ever kept a New Year's resolution. I feel like that's a really good question to ask someone because that can tell you how determined someone really is. I'm not that determined. Like, I've never for an entire year kept up something that I promised myself I would do. As a New Year's resolution, like lose weight, because I feel like that's what everyone says. So no, I've never kept a New Year's resolution for the entire time that I intended to keep it. Someone asked if I believe in ghosts or like paranormal things. 100% yes. I have had experiences as a child. I have had experiences last week. I definitely believe in the paranormal. I believe that there are definitely things that we cannot explain. I do strongly believe in that. I will be talking a little bit about an experience I had last week in my video that I'm about to film after this. So just tune in for that video. That's going to be my surgery tell-all video, talking about my experience and all that stuff. Ooh, that's a good question. Okay, so beach, mountain, city. That was a question I got asked. So would I rather live somewhere that has a beach, a mountain, or live in a big city away from all of that? But I one-up you, and I say, I'm moving to Arizona, and it's kind of got all three of those things, because while it doesn't have beach, it has a lot of pools and a lot of water and stuff like that there. There are quite a few lakes and stuff like that, so I know, just look at that glow that it gives your skin. So healthy, so natural. So I'll be living in like the Phoenix area, and I will be surrounded by mountains, so I get both. And then I can go up higher in the mountains and hike. I hiked up in Payson to a waterfall that was up in the mountain that had like this little kind of like body of water up there that you can like swim in. And on the waterfall had actually carved a path out of the rock where you could actually slide down the rock like a water slide. I mean, easily the coolest. If I have pictures, I'll insert them here. Easily the coolest thing I probably have ever done in my life is going on that hike and finding that going up to that waterfall and swimming. It was beautiful, and that's the reason why I want to move, is I just want to be closer to all of that. I've been living in Iowa, which is none of those things. It is not beach, it is not mountain, and it is not city. It is grassland. There are obviously some great benefits to living here. The cost of living is cheap. We still have malls and stuff like that, so there's still stuff to do. Obviously with COVID, not as much, and it's really just started to make me crazy. I'm getting so restless being here right now because there's literally nothing to do. Like, at least if I was in Arizona right now, I could still go hiking, I could still go doing stuff, and I can still do that here, but like, it really just is not the same. That's also something that someone asked, was like, where would you want to live if you could live somewhere? And right now, in my current mindset and my current field that I work in, it's Arizona. It's the Phoenix area. My advice to you is, if you're thinking about moving somewhere, you've done all the research, and you really, really like it, just go. Go do it. I've had long conversations with family members, talking to them about pulling the trigger on finally moving to Arizona, and I'm trying to do it as fast as I possibly can. This is like really like an orangey-ish, reddish bronzer. Might have to blend this out with my Milani one. I mean, it doesn't look terrible like once all blended out, but I feel like it's giving me a little bit of an orange cast. I don't know where it is. So I guess I'm gonna look a little bit orangey today, guys. And we're just gonna have to buff it out and deal with it. So someone asked me, where am I from? And I feel like I talked about that before on here, but if this is your first time watching my channel, I'm from Chicago, Illinois originally, you know, a suburb of Chicago. There's a lot of us from the outskirts of Chicago. So I'm from the outskirts of Chicago. Right near O'Hare Airport is where I grew up. Born and raised. I was born in Evanston, Illinois. Ooh, that's a good question. Top 3 favorite YouTubers right now. Obviously, I'm sure that it will change because I'm always finding new people. And I actually have someone that's new that I just started watching recently. I've been watching a lot of stuff about plastic surgery from her. So her name is Alana Arbucci, and I'm obsessed with her and her channel. I just think she's such a sweetheart. She's just so genuine, and she tries to be as honest as she possibly can when she's talking about things, like obviously with certain contracts and stuff, like you can't say certain things. So like she really tries her best to like be as honest as possible. I can't pick 3. Like, I'm a YouTuber, all I do is watch YouTube. And so I'll give you like my top list of like people who I watch on like a daily basis. I'm gonna link everyone's channel that I'll mention down below in the description bar. So if you guys want to follow these people, you guys can go down there and just click their links and just follow them, because they're all so amazing for so many different reasons. Like, they all have their own niche that they follow and that they stick to, and all of them have helped me in different ways. So the first one was Alana Arbucci. I just started watching her channel literally like a few days ago. For YouTube, I was like, find me videos about like plastic surgery, and one of the first videos that came up, if not the first one, was Alana Arbucci's video, just talking about one of her procedures that she's had done. I have literally just been binge watching her videos. That's all I've been doing, is watching her content. I also watch James Welsh. He's a skincare expert, and he talks about skincare, beauty, hair, lifestyle stuff as well. So I really love watching his channel. Catherine Manning is someone I absolutely adore. I watched her channel just completely explode over the past like year. I've been following her, and I was getting YouTube tips and blogging tips and stuff from her, and her channel has gone from like, what it feels like to me is like 3,000 people is when I started following her, and it just like blew up, and now she's at 200,000. And like, she's worked so hard for it. I'm not gonna obviously discredit that. Like, to her, obviously it didn't happen overnight. To me it did, because I feel like I just started watching her, and then bam, she's like super well known now. I obviously love Amanda Ensing. She's probably my top beauty YouTuber. Her and Jaclyn Hill are like probably like a tie for first. I just love them both so much. I could literally sit and watch their videos on repeat like all day long, and I could just never get tired of them. And Carly Bible as well. I really like Carly Bible. And then I also love watching Renee Amberg. Now, Renee Amberg is more of like a lifestyle YouTuber. So she's mainly talking about like, you know, she's been vlogging a lot since quarantine started. And so I've been watching like all of her vlogs and stuff like that, which I just love. I love like watching people go about their daily lives and just kind of like being a fly on the wall per se. I'm sure there are people that I'm like forgetting. But those are the YouTubers I really do watch quite a bit. Okay, let's move on to the next question while I do like a little bit of a bake. Someone said 3 things to know about you. I'm a huge animal lover. My mom and I growing up, I know I counted one day and we were at like 60. We rescued over like 60 animals from the start of my life until now. I've rescued over that. But at one point we had calculated that we rescued 60 animals. Whether it was a mouse that my mom found wet on the ground outside and brought into our house into like a little hamster cage, and it still escaped. I don't know how it escaped out of that cage, but it still got out. And we rescued a baby bunny. We rescued multiple kittens because there was a stray mama cat in my neighborhood and in my grandma's neighborhood. And the kitten that I have now, she's not a kitten anymore. She's like almost 3. My baby. She is from a mama cat that actually was, my grandma had rescued her and had her in the basement of her house. I've had like almost every animal under the sun. I've had birds. Birds are probably my favorite pet, even more so than dogs and cats. I know that that's a weird thing to say, but my bird was the best animal I've ever owned. Cats, I've had dogs, I've had birds, I've had chinchillas, I've had guinea pigs, a gecko, fish. I've had just about everything. Any kind of domesticated pet, you name it, I've pretty much had it. I've also rescued raccoons, which is not technically, I guess, a domesticated animal. So I've also rescued some wild animals, you know, bunnies, mice, that kind of stuff. And I have a dog and a cat. My cat's name is Marie, and my dog's name is Zuko. So that's the one thing I guess you should know about me. Second thing is, I'm kind to a fault. I will always try and be as nice as I possibly can to someone, even when it gets me in trouble. Because I will go out of my way to be nice to you, even when it's hurting me and I'm being taken advantage of. I'm kind to a fault. I guess the last thing to know about me is I have a very strong personality, which maybe you guys have picked up on just watching my videos. But I have a pretty strong personality, and I'm very outspoken. So sometimes that's a turnoff for people. I figured I'd give you 2 that were like probably good attributes about myself and 1 that could be kind of negative. I'm also pretty loud. I get told to shh on a daily basis. It's just like part of my life. I just tell people at this point, I'm like, I'm not ever gonna shh. Like, I don't have an inside voice, so don't ask me to have one because it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna contour my nose, I don't think. Maybe a little bit of contour. Okay, you've convinced me, guys. I'll do a little contour for you. I feel like it's so easy during these Get Ready With Me's to like just go off on your own little tangent and like get into your own little world while you're answering everyone else's questions that you like forget to like bring it back to earth. Someone asked me for tips for people that are starting a YouTube channel, like someone that wants to start a YouTube channel. What are some tips that I can give you? I intend to actually make an entire video about that in the very near future, I'm hoping, because I want to talk about starting a YouTube channel while I'm still starting my YouTube channel. Not one of the people that like started their YouTube channel like 5 years ago and they're like, here's where I am now at 500,000 subscribers. I did this back then and it worked for me, because I feel like it's most relevant when you talk about it as soon as possible when you're starting something. So that's what I'm gonna do for you guys, is I'm gonna film a whole video on that. Yeah, there's so many different things I need to talk about. Let's blend this bad boy out. Oh my god, I did not just do that. I'm such an idiot, guys. Are you kidding me? I'm so glad I got that. So, pro tip, as a YouTuber, I'm gonna talk on this side. Check your brushes before you put them on your face when they're dark. This still has green eyeshadow on it, and now I look like someone socked me in the face. Mother, whoever's sending me TikToks, quit it! I'm filming! Let's see who the culprit was. Rawa. The best friend. Someone asked me, who are your best friends? I am blessed to say that I actually have very many best friends. And obviously a best friend is someone that you feel like you can confide in, that you talk to almost every day. And I truly do actually have quite a few good friends that I contact almost every day and that I'm still very close to. I'll just rattle off some names, I guess. I have gotten the closest to these 2 people, my friends Alicia and Rawa. They have gotten me through some tough times. I've only known Alicia for like 2 years, but our friendship has been very meaningful and we have gone through quite a lot together already, and she's helped me through a lot of stuff in my life. Rawa has obviously helped me through the same things. Rawa and I have been friends for almost 10 years, I think. So we've been friends longer than Alicia and I have, but I'm equally close to both of them. I feel, you know, I've really just developed a friendship with both of them. They're the people I call, like, when anything happens in my life, immediately. Like, Rawa especially is my first call. Like, I'm calling her either for advice or to tell her something exciting happened, whatever it may be. Like, I call her immediately. Sometimes even before like a family member, I call her first at times. So if that tells you how close we are, that's how close we are. My friend Jamie, who lives in Chicago area, we've also been friends since high school. And one of my friends, Brittany, we've also been friends since high school. I'm still friends with quite a few friends from high school. My friend Annie, who lives out here with me in Cedar Rapids area, she's actually moving to Maryland. I have my friend Giselle, my friend Kim, my friend Nikki, one of my best friends, Merve, who I just, you know, was working with her. So many people in my life I'm very close with, and that I have created a really beautiful circle of friends, and that is probably like one of my biggest flexes is my friend group. Like, I have a great support system for myself, and I have a great friend group, and I know that a lot of people can't say that, and I'm so sorry that if you don't have a good friend group and you don't have someone that you can confide in and that you can talk to, please DM me on Instagram. I'm always open for creating new friendships and having new friends. So if you ever need anything, please do not ever hesitate to message me, because I'm a good friend. I think I'm a good friend. People can tell you differently. I'm always going to be there for anyone in need and anyone that just needs a friend. If I didn't mention your name and you're like one of my best friends, I'm so sorry. Like, I feel like it's kind of hard. Oh, bitch. Nikki Tutorials. But can we talk about that highlight? Nikki Tutorials, you are that bitch. This is amazing. Ofra, you guys are that bitch, because this highlighter, look at that bad boy. Look at how beautiful that is. Okay, we're gonna do a little swatch really quick. That Mood Light powder from Jaclyn Hill already did this to my skin. I made it look awesome, but I'm sorry, are you guys blind? Did I blind you with that freaking highlight? Are you kidding me, Nikki Tutorials? So get ready with me question, what do you get from Chipotle? I'm gonna ask you guys that. Comment down below what you guys like from Chipotle, or if you guys don't like Chipotle, you can comment that too. Chipotle's burrito bowls are just life to me. Like, I could eat them every day and be totally happy. Oh, we're gonna talk about favorite foods. That's another question, so we're gonna get on to that next. But my burrito bowl that I order white rice, double chicken, light black beans, because usually they like put so much, it's like too much. Calm down, Chipotle. So light black beans, mild salsa, corn salsa. That corn salsa, it's my favorite. Sour cream, cheese, and lots of lettuce. I love lots of lettuce with my burrito bowls. Usually when I get my burrito bowl, I always have it to go, so I like always take it home with me. If I'm eating somewhere, like I'll obviously eat it out of the bowl, but I will actually put it in like a big bowl and like mix it all up. Favorite foods. Okay, obviously it's no secret. She's got a double chin. She likes to eat food. So my favorite food, I have several. Okay, we're gonna just talk about my top foods I could eat like all the time. Sushi is one of them. Sushi and like Asian fusion kind of food, probably my favorite food to eat. I could eat it all day long. So I love making like stir fry, like chicken stir fry, like teriyaki, and like with lots of stir fry vegetables like broccoli, peppers, peas, all that kind of stuff, and then putting that on rice with like chicken. Amazing. I could eat that all the time, and I do eat that all the time. I make that frequently. I also love sushi, so I'll get like a smoked salmon roll, which is like raw smoked salmon. I'll get like a tuna roll, that kind of stuff too. But I personally like imitation crab meat rolls. I know that some people think that they're gross, but I love them. So I really like imitation crab meat type rolls. So yeah, sushi is one of them. I also am obsessed with donuts. I love donuts, especially like a good just glazed donut, like a Krispy Kreme donut. I could eat it for days. I love chocolate chip muffins. I kind of do have more of a sweet tooth, I feel like. If you could have dinner with someone living or dead, who would it be? That's a really hard question. There are like so many influential people that I want to sit and have conversations with. Living or dead, someone I would love to talk to, honestly, Adele. I want to meet her so bad. If I ever get famous, that is the one person that's like a non-negotiable. Me and her have to be best friends. It's the law. I'm putting a law in place right now. Me and Adele have to be best friends. Favorite color? I was wondering when I was gonna get that one. Green. Green is probably my favorite color, and specifically like this color green, actually. So weird that I'm wearing it too. Weird. This specific color green is probably my favorite. It's not quite a mint and it's not like a lime, but it's like a beautiful hybrid of both. Like a beautiful just spring green. Black and gray. Black mostly for clothing for me. I wear a lot of black clothing. Or like black with like accents like this one. And gray. I literally love gray things. It just like, it doesn't really do anything for me. Like it doesn't complement my skin tone or anything like that. But if my mom's ever shopping for me and she's like, I found a sweater. It comes in black, gray, purple, green, and brown. Like, which color do you want me to get you? I'll 9 times out of 10 either say black or gray. We're coming into the home stretch because I'm just gonna put on some mascara and maybe a lip product, maybe. I don't know. Someone asked me for favorite movies and TV shows. I mean, you can't, that's such a loaded question. Like, no one has like a, I guess some people really do have favorite movies. I guess I shouldn't say no one does, but I don't have like a favorite movie. I have several, that's the thing. Like I have them, but I have so many that it's not like just one specific one just like springs to the front of my mind. I love the movie The Holiday. Love, love, love that movie. It's one of my all-time favorites. I will watch it anytime it's on. I can never get tired of that movie. I also love the movie Step Brothers. Completely different category. That's something I can watch like literally a million times over, and it cracks me up every time I watch that movie. I will laugh. Same with White Chicks. I just watched White Chicks literally the other day with my mom, and I just crack up every time because it's hilarious. So those are some favorite movies. Some favorite TV shows. I love the show Outer Banks. That's a newer one on Netflix. So freaking good. I love Haunting of Hill House. That was also so good. I love watching Love Island. It's a guilty pleasure because it's like trash TV. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's just drama, but I love it. Tonight on Love Island. That's just anytime I talk about Love Island, Ian, the narrator's voice just pops into my head and says, tonight on Love Island. Yeah, so those are some favorite shows. I mean, like I said, there's a million. Like I could literally sit here all day listing off favorite TV shows and telling you why they're my favorite, but I don't have that kind of time on my hands, guys. So the last thing I'm gonna answer while I attempt to line my lips and talk at the same time is favorite music artist. So obviously Adele, because that's who I was talking about and who I would want to meet, alive or dead. So she's got to be my favorite. And then I also listen to a lot of Years and Years, and Charlotte Cardin, or Cardin, I don't know how you pronounce it. Her last name is like French Canadian, so I'm probably butchering it, but I call her Charlotte Cardin because I'm American and I butcher everything. She's one of my favorites. I actually did a cover on my TikTok. My TikTok is down below in the description box, so you can go watch me sing something if you really want to, but I just did a cover of one of her songs. Oh, I want to mention an artist because he is not well known and he is freaking amazing. His name on Spotify is NBDY. Please go listen to his music. He is one of my favorite artists of all time. He is so talented. Like, his voice is just so amazing. And his songs, like, I just relate to every single one of his songs. They're so good. Just listen to all of them. He's a newer artist, so he only has, like, his one EP. You're not gonna find, like, tons and tons and tons of music, but, like, I will just sit and just listen to his music for hours. Like, I'll listen to it while I'm writing, because I like to write. I'll listen while I'm writing. I'll listen while I'm cooking, while I'm cleaning. I'm just always listening to his music. I just find myself constantly going back to it and just always singing it. I know like every word, almost every song at this point because I listen to his music so much. So check him out. He's really good. Elena Baraz is one of my favorites too. Her voice is just so soothing and just so beautiful. Like, I love her voice. I guess a not current artist is AC/DC. AC/DC is my all-time favorite band. I'm just obsessed with their music. Like, I love every song. I love every song by AC/DC. And that is because of my dad. I grew up out in the garage and on road trips with my dad listening to AC/DC. Those people blend out their lip liner with another lip product and not another liner, but I'm blending it out with another lip liner. Because I'm a savage. Classy, bougie, ratchet. I don't know the TikTok dance, but you know what I'm talking about. I kind of like the color that this is, so I'm just going to put this lip oil over it. Okay. I might have just did some. That looks so good. Wow, that looks amazing. Okay, so the lip color, the lip combo that I just did, because I feel like people are always looking for really good lip combos. So I used this Yensa lip oil, Super 8 lip oil in the shade Pink Shine. So I used this guy on the top. I did a combination of 2 Bodyography liners in Rosewood, which is the dark shade, and Pouty, which is the lighter shade. So these are those 2. Bodyography, Rosewood, and Pouty. So that way you guys know if you guys want this lip combo, now you have it. Because this is like my new go-to, I think. And it's super hydrating because it's a lip oil. Okay, I think I'm done filming, guys. This is the finished look for today. I used a couple new products. I really loved it. And I just got to chit chat with you guys. This video is all over the place, so I'm sorry. Good luck to myself editing this later, but I just wanted to chit chat with you guys because this is actually my first chit chat video, I think, on my channel. It's been like 7 months and I haven't ever done a get ready with me like chit chat, so felt like it was time. If you guys have any other questions that you want answered, comment them down below or DM me on Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below if you've got questions. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.